guys, how are you? So I am going to show you guys brows today, and I'm so excited about this. Brows are such a huge game changer to your face. Now, I just did the rest of my makeup live on my Facebook, and so I feel really weird not having my brows done when I'm jumping off of there and saying goodbye to everyone. But we're going to do that for you right now. So I wanted to show you guys Younique's brow palette. This is a new, don't mind how dirty this is, okay? This has been played with by my kids. So this is a new brow palette, and it is awesome. This one is the brunette brow palette. And again, don't mind that a little child took a little finger mark out of there, okay? So, you know, mom life. So I want to show you guys this palette because it has just absolutely changed my brow game, and I can't wait to show you guys. So typically when I do my face, I start out with my base face products, and then I do my brows, and then I do my eye look. So today's a little bit backwards, but if we have to do some touch up with the eyeshadow color, I can show you how to fix that as well. So I'm not going to jump right into the color first. I want to tell you guys how to shape your brows. So when you are going for a brow shape, it has taken me so long to get mine to where they are. So before, when I was 19, my brows didn't even start until through my pupil, like that far back. I'm not even joking you. I'll show a picture if you don't believe me. So bad. So they were all the way back here. So I've had to grow them out. And this was when I was 19, so I got a little bit smart and I brought them, now they're like finally out to here, but I'm still in the growing process. So you can see I have to do some shape ups. So that's what I'm doing this with you guys today. So you can see that I have these little stubbies in here that are growing in. This side is like crazy. These go like all crooked, but I'm going with it. Hoping once they get all the way in, they're going to be straight up and down, but I am so proud of the progress that I have made so far because they used to be all the way back here even when I was doing my brows as a Younique presenter. So growing them out a little bit, little by little. And this is a little razor, a little eyebrow shaver. You can get these at Sally's. I got these right on Amazon. They're actually not too expensive. They are called Tinkle brand. And they come in a pack of 3. They're like $3. You can get more for cheaper. So I want to show you guys how I do this. So first, when you are figuring out your brow shape, you want to take a straight pencil, eyeshadow brush, whatever you want to take, and just set this at the side of your nose. And what I also like to go by, because I feel like it's a little easier for people. Some people could have a nose all the way out to here and then they think they're going to be good, right? So I just take this, but I like to go from the corner of the eye. I feel like that's a better landmark. So you can go from the corner of the eye and up. That's where your brow should start. Okay, so you can take a little mark, and we're gonna follow that line up, and then you can just mark right there where you want to start, okay? I'm gonna turn mine down this way because this is how I like to start. Okay, so you can start right there. So you want it to come out that far. Yeah, a little bit farther. Okay, so we want that mark out there, and then you don't have to do this every time, by the way. You want this to go like from a slant from your nose over is where your arch needs to go. So mine has already started to be arched there. And so then you can put a mark up through here. That's where your arch should go. Okay, and then you can take this, and you want this to be at another angle down. So I also like to draw like an imaginary line from the outside of my eye to the brow tail. That's where I end it. So then you can end all the way out here, okay? So those are your 3 marks that you should go by when you are doing your brows. And then I wanna show you guys how to fill them in. So those are the typical 3 landmarks. And then I'm just going to show you guys how easy this is with the shaver. I love using this. It's so much quicker than plucking or waxing, or less harmful or painful. So I just literally take this and just shave right down through the middle. Now I'm unibrowless. And then I used to have eyebrows that came down to here, and then they would like arch up and over. And since I got this razor, I can now give myself a straight line. That makes it so easy. So I just take this, I get my straight line right through there, and then I just bring this down, and then they're shaved. Like, it is nothing to do this. So easy. Same thing this side. I'm just following along that edge, not in it, just right on the edge of it. And then you can just bring that down. Mine go down pretty far. I really wonder what my brows would look like if I didn't do this. Like, how big would they be? I mean, the fact that I have to go this far down? Really? Okay, so just shave. Same thing this side. Just go right along that line, pull it down. Easy. You know how long that would have taken me to pluck all those? Now, I will say that plucking and waxing may last a little longer than doing this. I have to do this maybe every 3 days or so, but the way that this lasts so much like, it takes a lot less time to do that, and I don't have to pay for it. So that in and of itself is winning to me. So this brow artist brush, this is like how you get the best eye look. This is what I attribute all of my brow success to, is this Brow Artist Brush by Younique. So I'm going to show you guys what I like to do. I typically, where is my little spoolie brush? I don't know. But what you guys can do, here it is. This little spoolie brush you can take right into this wax. If you want your look to last like all day, I'm literally just tap, 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 tap. I'm not like swirling and getting big chunks out of there because that would be bad. And then you can just take this and you can brush through your brow. And that's going to give you a good like base for this to stay to. And also our setting spray is amazing and will make this last forever too. So there we go. Just a quick little into the setting wax. And then I'm going to take the darker color and I'm just going to tap right into that. Don't mind my brow palette. Like I'm saying, kids have gotten into this and they've made a mess of it. I need to just get a new one, but I haven't. I keep saying that. So then I like to draw straight through to that line. See that point that I drew out there? That's actually a freckle, but that's where my line was. I have a freckle out here that I always have to include. And then you can draw from that line down the tail. And that setting wax really helps this color to pop as well. I haven't done that in a while because typically I just do like a quick brow look and it's just easy. But that really helps this color pop. And then top line. Just draw that top line from the top of your natural brow line over to that point that I drew. See, look at that. And then you just bring that down. And then what I like to do is take this lighter color. I kind of tap back and forth to fill. And then I just take this in here and I just kind of, I push mine back a little bit because my brows are sparse. But you can go with the grain of your brows. That's how I do it out here. So in through here, I kind of just go back and forth. But out here, I follow the grain of the brows, so I'm going up with it. And then I'm going to take the light color for the front, and this is how you get a good fade. And then I'm just going to kind of pull this over. Okay, so I've pulled that with the lighter color, and now I'm tapping, and I just kind of bring this over by tapping. That's how I fill in those sparse areas that I'm trying to grow in. And then we can just blend that over. And there you go. Okay, so that light color at the front. And I'm just right in through here. See how that's a little lighter through there? So I'm going to take the dark and just tap a little bit just to help that blend out a little bit more better. All right, so that is one side. And we just do the same thing for the other side, you guys. I don't want to make this video way too long, so we do the same exact thing for the other side. And if you have any questions, you can let me know about how to shape it. Same exact thing though. Brows, just remember, are not twins, they are sisters. So what I do then to finish out my brows, I take Scarlet Concealer. So this is our lightest color concealer. I would recommend getting 1 to 2 shades down. This is like all the way the lightest that we go, and I'm not, so definitely at least 2 shades down. Maybe 2 to 3. Or if you are a lightest color, then you just go with the lightest. But you just edge this out. This also helps to hide any stray hairs. Okay, so I've put that edge right through there, and then what I do is I take this, I'm using the flat side of the brush, and I just pull that down. And this will help me to blend this. This, I feel, is key to having your brows look nice and crisp and sharp. And I also feel that it helps tie your eye look all together, and it looks amazing. It really cleans up the eye look. And then also, if you have any spots up on the top that you want filled in, this is where you can do it. I'm just going extremely lightly because this concealer is so light that I'm using. It is a very light color, so I don't want to. Up here is where I would use like a little bit of a darker concealer, not as light. Okay, so you can just trim that out if you need anything up at the top. I typically don't need anything fixed up at the top because it is so thin up there. And then I just take my deluxe brush and I make sure that this is clean. I always keep my deluxe brush clean so that this way I can just go right on that Scarlet Concealer, and this really helps to tie this whole thing together. So I'm just blending. I switched my brush so that it's up and down, and this helps to blend to that crease color that I've put in. And then I can completely transform that eye look. It looks so much better than having, see how this is like spotty a little bit and it's not even and not blended well. Then you can take this brush here and just go right above that and just kind of blend that together. And then you have like the perfect eye look. Everything looks crisp and clean, and then you can just edge your eye out. Clean up that, if you go outside the lines a little bit when you are doing your eye look, and that's where I get that right to the brow tip. Straight line right through there versus this side is a little bit droopy. So I will clean that up. And that is all for brows. I'm so excited for you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I will talk to you later. Goodbye.